Welcome back to Tiny House and Off-Grid Resources, the channel that repairs, rebuilds, redesigns and repurposes things rather than throwing them away. Today I'm working on Larissa, the lockdown Land Rover. Larissa arrived here at 17 minutes to midnight on the eve of Lockdown 1. Since then I've been working on the restoration of this 1974 109-inch wheelbase Land Rover. Today I'm working on the doors. What you see here is the bottom part of the frame, and in New Zealand it's unavailable, so I've spent some time folding up my own. It's taken me quite some time, but with COVID sweeping the planet, I'm not able to send to England air freight and get parts in, so a lot of stuff gets made by me. This has been quite a process because I've had to wait for various products to dry. The fisherline that's inside this enclosed frame section to stop it rusting. The gilsonite, that's the black paint that's on the back of it, that will protect it against electrolysis from dissimilar metals between the aluminium skin and the steel frame. But they've now dried enough for me to weld up the corners, and once I've welded this new piece into the bottom of the frame, I'll be able to prime it up and look at straightening the door skin out and giving it the rest of its refurbish. For those of you living in England, restoring a Land Rover is pretty easy because you have got companies falling over themselves to supply Land Rover parts to eager enthusiasts rebuilding these old beasts. But here in New Zealand it's quite different. Sure, mechanical parts are available, but a lot of the body parts they only bring in a handful each year. So if you're not in the first few to order a part, you have a long wait. So I end up making a lot of the parts that I use on my rebuilds. It's not a problem when you've got a bit of gear, and it's something I enjoy. Hey, while we're on the subject, I want to put it out there to viewers in New Zealand that I'm about to make a run of door tops. I've found a sheet metal shop that's got the special press brake knife that allows them to make the witch's hat profile which forms the frame of Land Rover door tops. If I get them to make meters and meters of this stuff, I can put out as many door tops as I like, and the best thing is, after they're made, I can get them galvanized. So anybody who wants galvanized door tops for probably under $100 each, I'm your man. Get in touch. Two or three videos ago, I decided to stop using high-tech, industry-grade painting products, and I'm now using stuff that I can get from the hardware store. Like these CRC products. Etch primers get used on bare metal, perfect for aluminium, which needs an etch primer. If you don't use it, your paint will fall off. And zinc, that's for rust protection. It's for use on ferrous metals. It provides a strong rust-proof barrier. Both of these cans are marked with a corrosion protection factor. Now, I didn't know what that meant, so I got in touch with CRC's technical department. And they've informed me that the corrosion protection factor breaks down to months. You can expect 36 months of corrosion protection from the etch primer and 72 months of continuous protection in outdoor conditions from the zinc rich primer. Here I am putting just a light coat of etch primer down onto the bare metal, which I've already degreased. And here's a coating of the zinc rich primer over the top. I've waited several days for that to harden so that I can peen over the bottom seam with a rubber mallet and get the door ready for paint. If money saving, restoration and repurposing videos are your kind of thing, why not have a look at what else I've got on the channel? If you like what you see, why not subscribe? There's a new video at least twice a week.